And welcome to another edition of Make It Monday with me, your host, Laura Buechler from Inkyfingers Papercrafting. I'm here to get creative with you today because it's fun, it's important, it's good for us, and why not? Why not? It's a holiday here in BC. It's Family Day, Holiday Monday, so I hope that all of you have found some time either today or over the past weekend to get creative with or without your family. There's lots of ways to be creative, as we know, and paper crafting is one of my favorite. And of course, that's what we're going to do today. But before we jump in, I want to remind everyone, don't forget to stick around to the end of the video. We'll be giving away this beautiful card that we made last week. And sneaky peeky, this is the card, or very similar to the card that we will be making today. So I'll just have my wonderful assistant, Stevie, clear those off the desk for us so we can get started, okay? Oh, there he is. There's Stevie. He's making his way as my new assistant. So thank you, Stevie, for doing that. Let's get started. Here we go. Get the camera ready. Okay. Now, I've already blathered enough. I don't want to blather anymore before the crafting, but remind me later. I have a question, kind of a poll question for you all. I'm interested in your opinion about my desk, which, by the way, is getting better and better all the time. I'm doing lots of work to get that set up. Yeah, and having a great time doing so. So I am using the beautiful Perennial Lavender Designer Series paper. In fact, all of the items I'm using today are from the Perennial Lavender Suite, which is on page 23 of your spring mini catalog. So I'll be using just about every item here on this page. I will not be using this bundle, but everything else here we are using. And isn't it beautiful, this paper, full of rich purples and greens and this beautiful background, and yeah, I love it. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I have already scored this paper, so all I need to do now is fold along those score lines. I know they're very hard to see, but they are there. I think I missed one in here. There we go. And I like to crease those with my bone folder to make them nice and tight. Now, for those of you who are many of us who have more paper than we know what to do with, this is a great design for using up a whole bunch of designer series paper. You make 2 cards like this, you've used up a whole sheet, and you get to see both sides of the paper. It's very, very pretty, and it's super easy to put together. So make sure that you are in my Social Stampers VIP group to get the measurements for this card. And if not, I will be putting the tutorial in my tutorial shop in the next couple of weeks. Okay, so I've just put my adhesive all the way around on this DSP, and I'm going to pop it onto my shaded spruce cardstock. And usually we would have, a card base that opens, but instead this cardstock is just one flat piece, and then the DSP creates the card base. Cool, right? Isn't that pretty? Okay, so now we just have a couple more pieces to put on there to really make it into a quote-unquote card. So for that, I'm going to use the Perennial Postage stamp set. Isn't this a gorgeous stamp set? This is, again, from the Spring Mini Catalog on page 23. And I just love this collection of sentiments. And I love a mixed font stamp set. I'm all about that. So I have chosen 2 lovely sentiments to add to the card. You mean the world to me, and sending love and best wishes. So tell me in the comments, with these sentiments that I have chosen, what could I be, or who could I be sending this card to? What occasion could I be sending it for? I think there are lots of answers because I've chosen really open-ended sentiments, but sentiments that are really important and meaningful. So I'm going to put on the inside, you mean the world to me. So I'm going to grab my gorgeous grape ink pad and stamp on my white cardstock here. You mean the world to me. I mean, how pretty is that? Love it. Oh, thank you, whoever just left me a thumbs up. I so appreciate that. That really helps Facebook algorithm to know that we have a lot of fun on our Make It Monday videos. So I really appreciate that. If you're watching live or on the replay, do drop a like or a love. And if you'd like a chance to win this card that I'm making right now, share the video, leave a comment that you shared, and I could be sending you this card in the mail next week. All right, so I don't know where this, it's like I've got dog hair in my adhesive. I wonder how that could possibly happen. All right, here we go. We've got our gorgeous grape sentiment, and that's matted on gorgeous grape cardstock, and I'm just going to pop it onto that panel there. And so it's folded, and it's not visible when the card is closed, but when you open it up, there it is. And you've got a little bit more room to write your message. Sometimes you don't want a lot of room to write a message, right? This is a perfect card for that if you don't want a lot of space. If you do want to write a big message, you could always put a full-size card insert on the back, and you've got tons of room to write a whole little message and tell everybody your news and so on and so on. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to make some decoration for the front. So I've already got this beautiful piece of the designer series paper. I think, no, it's not the same piece. It's a different piece, and I'm going to flip it over like this to use not the purple flowery side, but the green foliage type side. And I'm going to be using a couple of the dies from the Perennial postage die stamp set. These two are a bundle. When you buy them together, you save 10%. And I'm going to be using some of the dies to cut some shapes. So let me grab my lovely little mini machine. Okay, so did you see when my desk was empty there for that second, it just kind of looked super weird with the light shining on it and just kind of looked strange. I'll show you again. There it is. It's just kind of strange, right? So here is my question that I want to ask you. You might remember, longtime viewers will remember that my previous desk had, where the heck did I put it now? It's somewhere. My previous desk had peel and stick wallpaper on it that had a wood grain pattern, which I put away somewhere and can't find it, even though I got out to show it to you. Okay, well, I'm just going to keep die cutting and maybe it'll turn out. Okay, so I want this one to be green. Put that through, and I want this little one to be white. Okay, oh, I just found it. I just found my little wallpaper. Okay. Come on. My little machine hates it when there's paper through first. It does not like it, but I tell it who's boss. It's me. I'm the boss. I'm the boss of my card. Okay. All right, so we've got our little postage stamp shape and our larger postage stamp shape. Whew, my tongue just about got mixed up on those words. And we can put all of these things to the side. All right, so option number one, blank desk, just like it is now. All these funny shadows appearing on it. Choice number two, we could put on the peel and stick wallpaper background that we had on the previous desk. Remember, doesn't that look familiar? All your videos from the last couple of years looked like this, right? And notice how it's like it kind of absorbs the light better so we don't get that bounce back reflection. I appreciate that. I don't know if y'all even notice. So that's choice number 2. Choice number 3 is we could go fully rogue and we could get a different kind of wallpaper down here. I don't know what, maybe something that looks like granite or marble or, you know, some kind of fancy thing. So let me know your vote in the comments and I'll tell you what I always tell my daughter, which is, I don't know if I'm going to take your word as, you know, the decision maker, but I would love to take your input while I make the final decision. Isn't that a tactful way to say, I'm still the boss, but I still want to know what you think? Okay, so I've put my DSP on my my larger cardstock die cut shape, and now on my little one, I'm going to stamp the sentiment. So I've got the sentiment, sending love and best wishes, and I'm going to stamp that in the shaded spruce. Okay, and it's just barely the right size. Whew, look at that. It just barely fits. There we go. I love it. So pretty, right? I mean, the matchy-matchy, color coordination. You just gotta love it. Okay, so we're gonna get, oh, come on. My adhesive's being a silly. Oh, and it appears that I've gotten ink on my fingers because look at the little smudges I'm leaving here. Oh no, look what happened. My ink was not quite dry and it's smudged and it's on my fingers. Okay, we're gonna have to do that one over. Obviously, we can't put that on our card, can we? All right, so I'd love to hear in the comments while I'm cutting my next piece of white, what you think I should do with my desk. Do you think I should leave it the same, put the wood grain wallpaper back on, or look for a different kind of wallpaper for my surface? Love to know. Love to hear your feedback. Hey, Maury. Oh, my pal. I've missed you this morning. Arvin and Diana missed you too. So wish you could have made it to craft with us, but you know what? I'm going to make the cards for you and give them to you when I see you next. So there, my friend. Okay, so we got another one of those cut. Okay. I'm going to try this time not to smudge it, not to smudge my ink. Maybe the secret will be to just let it dry for an extra few seconds before I attach it. Okay, Kathleen says anything but the wood grain. So you did not like the wood grain. Okay, cool. Great feedback. Sending love and best wishes. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put that to the side. Not going to attach it yet. Going to give that ink a couple extra seconds to dry. Usually Stampin' Up! Ink dries really, really quick, but it could be that that ink pad is just a little bit more juicy and I just needed a couple extra seconds. And that's okay because I've got something super cool to show you. So one of the things I'm going to attach to decorate my card are these beautiful butterflies. So these you get in a package. There are 8 sheets of these butterflies, 40 butterflies in total. And not only can you use them as white, but you can color them. And that's what we're going to do. Okay, I have a little secret surprise that I want to show you, and I don't want to show you yet. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this beautiful little butterfly, and I'm going to get my blending brush. And I'm going to get my gorgeous grape ink pad, and I'm going to color in this butterfly. Now, obviously, you could do like a super fancy job and like make it all kinds of different colors and ombre and tra-la-la-la-la. Today, I'm just doing straight up one easy color. Okay, Mark, oh my gosh, we have the maker of the Epic Desk right here in the live video with us today, friends and neighbors. Would changing the surface texture improve the feel? I love the feel. The feel does not need to change. Would adjusting the angle of your light solve the problem? I don't know. I'm not a light expert. I keep trying to get more expert at light. Okay, now look at my beautiful colored in butterfly. I know it doesn't look too exciting yet, but when I take it out from the paper, look at how pretty it is. I love it. Oh yeah. Okay, now this is the thing. When I was practicing this before I went live, I was using this for my scrap paper. And look at that. So that is what's left behind after I use the blending brush on the butterfly and then take the butterfly away. So you could use these beautiful butterflies not only as embellishments, but as stencils. Just think of how gorgeous that would look somewhere, right? Look at this crazy lighting situation. This drives me bonkers. Obviously, I need some help. Okay, back to crafting. That is what I'm better at. Rather than being an expert on video lighting, I'm good at crafting. Okay, so we've got this. This is the inside of our card. We're going to take these 3 pieces. This should be ready now for me to attach without any more green Inkyfingers. Get that going. All right. Okay, there's our sentiment. 3 layers. Love it. So we have 2 that are die cut and then 1 that is just a rectangle that I cut. And funnily enough, this little piece, remember I told you if you made 2 cards like this with your DSP, this is 5 1/4 by 12. So if you made 2 cards with 1 sheet of DSP, you would have just this little strip, you know, a long strip, 12 inches long, but just this width. And it just kind of fits perfectly, right? Okay, so that's going on the front of our card. And we're going to make sure that we only put adhesive on this part. We don't want it attaching to the full card because then we couldn't open our card. So let's put that on. And let's pop that there. And it already looks gorgeous. But what do we need, folks? We need bling. We've got 2 beautiful kinds of bling. We've got butterflies, both white and purple. And we've got these gorgeous, what are they even called? Embellishments from the Perennial suite. They are called Purple Fine Shimmer Gems. Now, there's some kind of saying about people who love purple. Like most people, when they have their favorite color, they're like, yeah, this is my favorite color. My favorite color is blue. My favorite color is orange. People who have the favorite color of purple are a little bit more like, purple is the greatest color. It is the only color. It is the best color of all time. And if you don't agree, then you are dead to me. People are a little intense about purple. That's the legend anyway. So if any of you out there love purple, you're going to love this suite. Look at these shimmer gems. Aren't they pretty? It's very hard to get them. There we go. Oh my gosh. So pretty. So many different tones of purple. Now I have these little glue dots that came out of a paper pumpkin kit. And that's what I'm going to use to glue on my little butterflies. So this little purple one that I colored, I'm just going to put a couple little glue dots on some spots that look big enough for glue dots. And take those backings off. Where's my little thing? There it is. Okay, are you going to tell me I'm the only one who sings to myself while I'm crafting? I hope not. I hope I'm not the only one, but if I am, maybe that could be my claim to fame. Okay, look at that, friends. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, I'm going to take a great big butterfly. This biggest butterfly that we got. And I'm going to put this one over on this page because we got nothing else going on this panel. We got so much room for a great big butterfly. I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to grab some glue dots. Oh, I'm glad that I'm making you laugh, Kathleen. We should laugh when we're crafting. It's supposed to be fun, right? Yeah. Okay. There's lots more room on this big butterfly for some glue dots. Okay, those are pretty. Oh, thanks, Maury. They are pretty. You're a purple person, aren't you, Maury? You love that purple. Okay. And this one's going to go up here. And then I want to put one more just over here. What kind of one are we going to do? I think it needs to be one that is facing to the side. Let's see. Yeah, I think it needs to be this one. And it's kind of facing the wrong way, right? I don't want it to go this way. Well, guess what? Just like cardstock, these butterflies have two sides. So I can make it face the other way. Because what? Because I'm the boss. Okay. So we're going to have, let's see here. We're going to have this butterfly facing this way. So I'm going to put some glue on there. Yes. So what has everybody been up to on the long weekend? Have you done some fun stuff with or without your family? Tell me all about it. I went to see an amazing play on Friday night, which was incredible. It was called Drag Queens on Trial. And that was awesome. And what else did I do? Spent lots of time with my family. We've been watching a couple of reality competition shows, which we really like. I want to clarify, I don't mean The Bachelor. I mean things like who can make the best pie or the best ceramics or the best, the other one, glass blowing or the best martini. These are the things we like. I don't know. I'll go with it. Okay, so we got all our beautiful butterflies. I'm loving the way that looks. And guess what? We're going to now put some gems on because of course we are. I'm going to grab my take your pick tool, get that putty coming out. I find I like to use the putty to just kind of push the gem off the acetate sheet and then pop it onto my card. Okay, I'm going to put some here. I'm putting lots of gems on this card because why wouldn't I? And I'm going to put some right over here. Ta-da! And ta-da! I'm taking my gems from all over the sheet because not only have we got the different sizes, but there's really like some ombre tones. So I'm choosing exactly the ones that I want instead of going all in a row like I usually do. All right, so here we go. That is our card. Was that simple and easy to make or what? I mean, how long have we been live here? 23 minutes. Okay, I feel like that's just me talking. It didn't really take that long to make, did it? Oh, I'm so pleased with that colored in butterfly. That is gorgeous. All right, now I promised you that we would give away a card. But Stevie, I need you to come back over here and help me give away a card. Don't forget, by the way, that if you want to win this card, you just need to share the video and just leave me a comment to let me know that you've shared. And I'll be doing a draw next Monday to see who wins this card. All right, here comes Stevie, bringing in our beautiful Valentine's Day card that we made last time. And Stevie, who won this card? Carol. Oh, congratulations, Carol. Yay! Congratulations, Carol. I will be sending you this card in the mail Thank you so much, everybody, for watching, whether you're watching live or on the replay. Remember that you can get all these fabulous products that you've seen me use today at inkyfingers.ca, and you'll also find more tutorials, lots of videos, all the current catalogs. We've got 10 days left for celebration, folks, so don't forget to get your celebration order in and get yourself some free products. Let me know if you would like help making an order or if there's anything else that I can help you with. Have a great day and happy stamping! Bye-bye!